Hello everyone. Today's our topic is units and measurements. Coming to the introduction point, measurement of any physical quantity involve comparison with certain basic, arbitrarily chosen, and internationally accepted reference standard called unit. These units are three types. Those are the units for fundamental or the base quantities are called fundamental or base units, and the units of all other physical quantities can be expressed as a combination of the base units. Such units obtained for the derived quantities are called derived units. Okay, I will explain in a simple way. For example, fundamental units. Fundamental units are like um, alphabets, English alphabets, A, B, C, like there na up to Z, and whereas derived units are called alphabets. Anything, for example, unit only. This is derived. This unit is derived from these alphabets only, na. So this fundamental are derived from here. So these we call derived units. Okay, I think you people get this point. Fundamental units are nearly seven types. You will come across now. Whereas with those seven fundamental only we derive other quantities, so that we call derived units. And come to the topic, a complete set of these units, both the base unit and derived unit, is known as the system of units, right? Easy. Next, the international system of units. In earlier time, scientists of different countries were used different system of units for measurement. Three such systems are CGS, FPS, MKS. In CGS system, what I NCRT mean to explain here, the base units, basic needs, mostly we use this mainly na length, mass, time. These are fundamental only. Mostly in our day-to-day life, we use mostly these only. So in CGS system, in length, mass, time, they are measured as in for length centimeter, for mass gram, for time second. In FPS system, length foot, mass pound, and time second itself. And in MKS system, they were used meter, kilogram, and second respectively. So as the era goes on, they followed the SI unit. Why they used SI unit means SI unit used decimal system. Conversion within the system conversion within the system are quite simple and convenient. So there is easy way and convenient for our daily use. Here in SI system there are seven base units. I said you know here these are meter, kilogram, second, ampere, Kelvin, mole, candela. Okay, these all are fundamental only. Mostly we use this meter, kilogram, second. These are mostly we use this. These are SI units only. Nowadays, we all people follows SI unit only. Okay. Besides seven base units, there are two more units that are defined as plane angle and solid angle. Okay, plane angle and solid angle. Plane angle has the ratio of length of arc. Okay, this is the arc, this is the arc, length of arc to the radius, this is the radius, sorry, this is the radius. I think you come across. So theta is equal to length of arc by radius. Okay, theta is equal to length of arc by radius. I think you people get this point. Okay, next, solid angle. Solid angle is nothing but 3D 3D shape. Okay, this is 3D shape. The ratio of interpreted area. This is the interpreted area of the spherical surface described above about the apex O at the center to the surface of its radius. This is the radius. Okay, as shown in the figure 2.1. This is the figure we should No. Okay. This is nothing but 3D image. This is regular image. Just imagine this is 3D image. Nothing more than to know about that. Okay. And the unit of plane angle is radian. uh, Units is very important. This is radian. Okay, the unit of plane angle is radian. Within the symbol rad, this is the symbol of plane angle. Whereas for solid angle is steradian with the symbol is SR. Okay, symbol is SR. Both these are dimensionless quantity. These is the hit point. One should focus. These are dimensionless quantities. In recent papers, there may be a chance for assertion reasoning also. Okay, so have a look. They mention in table 2.1 SI quantities and units. Okay, there are just now we come across now 7 basic quantities. Those are length, mass, time, electric, thermodynamic, temperature, amount of substance, and luminous intensity. But this luminous intensity in all physics I never across, but they mm, kept in ncert, so we should know about it. And here for electric ampere, they use the symbol A. Sometimes they use the symbol I also, we should know. And for thermodynamic temperature they use theta also. Okay, please note in your ncert, important. In all these basic units, we generally and mostly use these three only: meter, kilogram, and second. Like for writing dimension units, na, for mass, length, time, like this. So we generally to derive mostly, not all, mostly we use only three. For different formulas, sometimes we use theta even, but that are very less. But mostly we use MLT only. Okay. So this point you should know. One thing you should note. Okay. These solid angle and plane angle, those two angles are called supplementary angles. Okay, those two angles are called supplementary angles. These angles have units. Okay, these have units, but no dimensions. Just now I say we came across now units of plane angle is radian, and units of solid angle is steradian. Just now we came across now, so that is the hit point. Please note in your ncert. Okay, next these are no need, but if anybody want, they can buy ahead. Okay, next. These are nothing, no need to discuss. If anybody interested, please go through it. Here, measurement of length. You are already familiar with some direct methods for the measurement of length. Yes, na? We use near in lower classes we use scale, for measure 15 centimeters or 30 centimeters scale. Okay, for example, meter scale is used for length from 10 power minus 3 meter to 10 power 2 meter. A vernier caliper is used for length to accuracy of 10 power minus 4 meter. A screw gauge and a spirometer can be used to measure length as less as 10 power minus 5 meter. Okay, for normal purpose we use vernier calipers. For more accurate, if we want more accurate, we use screw gauge. Okay, in vernier calipers we can measure up to second decimal point only, whereas screw gauge up to third to more. These are like assertion reason type questions. Actually, in NCRT, they are not clearly mentioned, but in our competitive exams, they had questions. So please once go through it. It is must. Here, I will explain about vernier calipers. Why? Because most of the MCQs in our college exams, in even final exams, even competitive exams, we usually see na. So I want to explain here about vernier calipers in a easy way. Uh, it is not possible to me to show the instrument and how we should measure, but I will try my level best to give you the best. For vernier calipers, there are two scales. For vernier calipers, there are two scales. One is mains main scale and other is vernier scale. So please try to understand. This is main scale. This is vernier scale. This vernier calipers is generally used to measure in centimeters only. Okay, this is very important. These vernier calipers is generally used to measure in centimeters only. Okay, and come to this, these remaining part is there now. This is called least count. Okay, to measure the objects, this balance point is there now. This remaining point, this is called least count. So it is not possible to me to showing by a diagram and explaining. So for to help you in the by solving in the numericals, I give some basic formulas to which is helpful to you. So follow that. So I just now in the diagram I explained now. So least count is equal to mains one main scale division minus one vernier scale divisions. Okay, this is one formula. So one should note it. Okay, next, uh, if if n vernier scale divisions is equal to n main scale divisions, then one vernier scale divisions is equal to sorry, this take it as m n by m main scale divisions. This is also one more formula. Okay, one vernier scale divisions is equal to n by m times of main scale divisions. Okay, easy. I think you get my point. So this is another formula. I said you just now, least count is equal to one main scale division minus one vernier scale division. Yes na? Yes na? But just now we get one formula now. One vernier scale division is equal to m by n main scale division. Okay, so put it here. This one vernier scale division is, you put this here, so we get formula like this. Least count is equal to one male scale division minus one vernier scale division na. So one vernier scale is equal to m by n times of main scale division only na. So take common, take common, take common. Least count is equal to main scale division of 1 by is m by n. This is the formula. So here n is equal to number of vernier scale divisions, whereas m is equal to number of main scale divisions. So to find least count, this is one formula. For least count, one main scale division minus one vernier scale division, that is second formula. These are the formulas which helpful to solve the numericals. Okay, I am here to give some basic idea, but without going numericals, it is worthless only. So please don't neglect. If you saw numericals only, there is a chance to score a good score. Otherwise, seeing this lecture also no use to you. I hope you understand. And one more thing I want to share. Total reading we should know na. For total reading of vernier calipers is equal to main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. Okay, main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. Main scale reading means reading on main scale just before 0 of vernier scale. Okay, reading on main scale, this reading on main scale just before 0 of vernier scale. I hope you get this point. Mostly they will give in the question itself. Whereas vernier scale is equal to, here we should apply one more formula. Okay, vernier scale is equal, just write there, least counts into coinciding coinciding division of vernier scale. Okay, total reading of vernier calipers is equal to main scale reading plus vernier scale. To find this vernier scale reading, we should know least count. Just now I said you how to find least count. We came across around two formulas. So we should find the least count into coincide divisions of vernier scale, that they're given in the question only. So follow carefully while solving the questions. I hope you understand. I hope you get the point. And there may nowadays in recent exams they are asking like assertion reasoning types more. So I want to frame a question here. Okay, this is main scale na. This is vernier scale. So here assertion is generally each division on vernier scale is smaller than each division on main scale. Okay, this is assertion is correct, because generally, not all the time. Okay, generally, this point is generally is very important, not all the time. So this is the hit point one should know. Okay, next. So, come to measurement of large distance. Large distance, such as the distance of a planet or a star from the Earth, cannot be measured directly with a meter scale. An important method in such cases is parallax method. I think you to know it is possible to measure the sky from the Earth. No, na. So they use another method called parallax method. When you hold a pencil in front of you against one specific point, these are like experiment. If anybody want, they can. For easy purpose, I want to explain here what the ncert told. Okay, these are our two eyes. This is pencil. By looking this eye, we can find the angle like this. By seeing from this eye, you can find the angle like this. This is called parallax. Okay, so we can keep different like this only. I think you come across in the next page, so don't be stressed here. The distance between 2 points of the observation is called the basis. In the example, the base is the direction between distance between the eyes. I'm sorry. To measure the distance, capital D. I mean, here you should know. This is the distance. Yes, now this is our eye. This is the area. This is the distance. A far away planet S, by the parallax method, we observe it from two different positions A and B on the Earth, separately by distance AB. This is the Earth. This is the S point where we should see the other. Okay, AB on our Earth. You can, if you read also, you can get it. So just I am comparing. And so okay, come here. We measure the angle between the two direction along with the planet is viewed at these 2 points. Here, angle ASB. Okay, angle ASB, figure represented by a symbol theta, is called parallax angle or parallatic angle. As the planet is very far away, okay, B by distance of the Earth. The wait a minute. A and B is the distance of separation on the Earth. Na? So distance of separation on the Earth by distance from our other planet is much less than 1. So the theta is very small. Then we approximately take AB as an arc of length B of the circle with the center at S and the distance D as a radius. So D is equal, distance is equal to B by theta. That is the parallax method. I think no more such questions, very few in previous. If anybody need, we need focus only. So be cautious here. These are all NCERT questions. It is must to focus. Okay. Next, estimation of very small distance, size of molecules. Just now we came across how the large distance is measured by using parallax method. Now, then what about small distance? Okay, here nothing to focus. Generally, I will highlight the points what to focus. Here, for visible light region, wavelength is about 4000 angstroms to 7000 angstrom. So 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. This is important. One should focus. So for measuring small, so our eyes that much of wavelength, if it is visible in nature, we can see. Otherwise, we can't. Na? So what about then micro? So like electrons, protons, neutrons, we come across in chemistry now. Then how we can see those? By using electron microscope. Finally, they invent the electron microscope. Uh, to see the far object, parallax method. Just now we discussed na. For small things, we use electron microscope. Finally, the scientists were conclude nothing more than that. Okay, you all people better to go through it, but don't make any stress by seeing those. Next, ranges of length. In ranges of length, how far it is, and orders of length, size, just that much only. Here important is 1 Fermi, 1 angstroms, 1 light year. That's it, not more than that. I think in chemistry we come across AMU, I mean atomic mass unit, as in moles chapter. So one unified atomic mass is equal to 1 by 12th of mass of carbon. Most people will see in chemistry only. So here no need to stress these points. These are not that much. These are to give some basic idea about it. So don't get stressed by seeing this. Okay. Uh, what are the important points? Just now we across. Just see the derivation what is meant by fundamental, derived, systematic, and next supplementary angles, and next vernal calipers. That's it. That's enough. Okay. And if interested, and NCRT in-text questions are very important. Just you go through it, solve 3 to 4 times.